What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Vivid Picks Show. If you don't know what Vivid Picks is, you're just making bad life choices. Go on over to the App Store, download Vivid Picks, and get a free 100% deposit bonus up to $200 by using the promo code Grinders. That's free money. All you have to do is play through in his ears. And guess what? You don't even have to do any research. All you got to do is watch these videos every single week, throw in these plays, and make some money. I've got a little bit of basketball for you. A little bit of football. We'll just start off with basketball. If you don't know how this works, it's really simple. You can pick any single game. Some of them that have an entire slate like football, but you can pick any game. You pick overs, unders. You can do 2 pick parlays, 3 pick parlays, 4 pick parlays, 5 pick parlays, anything. It's all player props and it's all pretty good payouts. They got basketball, they got baseball, they got football. We're going to start off here with basketball because there is one particular prop that I absolutely love, and it is Desmond Bane. I like his over on points. I like his over on points, assists, rebounds. It does not matter. You can pick either one of them. I love both of them a ton here. I'm going to go with points, assists, and rebounds. And then I'm going to parlay it together with some other guys. I assume that if Bane's doing a little bit more, Morant's going to do a little bit less. Get the nice little correlation there. So I'm going to take the under on his points, and I'm going to assume that this game stays close and take the over on Jalen Green points. So we got over on Bane, points, rebounds, assists, under on Morant, points at 29.5, and over on Jalen Green at 21.5. That's a little 3-pick one. You get all of them right. It's a 5x payout. Pretty solid there. That's what I got for basketball. Really love this. Bane without Dylan Brooks in the offense, without Triple J in the offense. Massive increase in usage. Didn't hit this last game, but he also shot 6 for 22 from the field, 3 for, I think, 16 from beyond the arc. This guy's a 43% three-point shooter the last 2 years, one of the best three-point shooters in the league. So this is an easy over here. I'm hitting that. Let's go look at some football. I got a few of them. We're just going to do some smaller ones here. Starting off with the Giants and the Jags. I really like Barkley over rushing yards. That's the main one that I like. He's been hitting 100 with pretty consistently. He's getting 20 carries a game. He's averaging over 100 per game this season. 79.5 is too low. I'm going to hit the Daniel Jones under rushing yards. It's not a great matchup going up against the Jags. Pretty solid team. Should be a close game. And if I'm hitting those two, assuming that they're just rushing the ball out with Barkley, I'm going to take the over on passing yards for Trevor Lawrence. So we got over on Barkley rushing yards, which I already hit on normal sports betting sites. Already taking the under on Jones rushing yards, and we're taking the over on Trevor Lawrence passing yards. If you don't want to do that, you can always go with the under on rushing yards. Another bet that I hit lit on in my state. So this one, pretty solid, little 3-pick parlay, rolling with it. Next up, we're going to look at the Houston game here. Houston, one of my favorite picks on the entire weekend is, let's see if they have it. There it is. Dameon Pierce over 67.5 rushing yards. We're going to throw in under 232.5 passing yards and over 255.5 passing yards. Now, the reason we're doing this is we want things correlated. So if we're assuming that Pierce is going to hit the over, that likely means that they're going to be rushing the ball more on the ground. They're going to be giving him more carries, which means less passes, less attempts for Mills. And if we're assuming that Pierce is going to be rushing the ball a lot, that likely means that Houston is trying to bleed the clock out. They're winning during this game. So whether it's because of a pick 6 by Carr earlier on the game, whether it's just because they had a big play or two, whether they had a kickoff return, or whether they're just ahead, or if it's a low-scoring game, regardless, we want to hit the under or the over on Derek Carr here at 255.5 because they're running the ball. That likely means that he's going to be passing the ball later in the game to try and catch up. So I know that's not the most likely scenario. Houston's not great, but the Raiders aren't great either. So we'll see what ends up happening. So I'm taking the under on Mills. Anything else that you want to throw in is fine. If we're taking the under on Mills, then we can likely take the under on Braden Cooks or Nico Collins. They are pretty much the entirety of that passing offense. If we're taking the over on Carr, it's easy to take the over on Devontae Adams, so we'll throw that in there. We can make this into a 5-pick parlay here if we throw the over on Adams and the under on Cooks, assuming that those are not perfectly correlated, but heavily correlated with the quarterback's passing yardage. Last one, Last one, we're going to go into the Chiefs game. Should be a good game. Nope, they don't have it out yet. So we're going to look at the Commanders game here. I like the under on. Look at this matchups page here. It's also another good way to put some money down on Vivid Picks. But I'm taking the under on Brian Robinson. I'm taking the over on Heineke rushing yards, another pick that I really like. And I am taking the under on Rodgers. Now, this game, unlikely to be horribly close. Taking the under on Robinson because they're likely to be trailing. Because of that, I'm taking the under on Rodgers here, passing yards, because, again, they're likely to be in the lead during this. Likely going to be running the ball with Jones and Dillon. They don't have great receivers, obviously. So this is just a spot here where you can easily correlate the Commanders trailing with the Packers being ahead. So you do that. It's really simple. Boom. There it is. There are my picks. We'll give you 4 of them. Again, go get signed up using the promo code GRINDERS. Get that 100% deposit bonus up to $200. Play through it. You got 4, 5, 6, however many parlays I threw in there to go put in. So go get signed up. We're out of here. Later, kids.